And hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's episode of Oodvin. It's been a second. But as always, I'm your host, your DM, your GM, Maxwell Williams, and I play a whole bunch of cool, interesting, quirky characters, including the party's newest member, the sibling of one of our OG party members, Cy Windstrider. Yeah.
Y'all
It's
remember
my
who
turn,
goes
right?
first?
I believe
I think
so.
it's me. Okay.
It's been a minute.
Been a hot minute. Hi everybody. My name is Sam Rinaldi and I play Winnie Winslow, the Twilight Cleric. I guess I'm EP.
I
I
get it. 'Cause Twilight.
Nice.
just yawned, so
Oh
there you go.
yeah,
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hiya, my name is Connor McGinley. I play Lilibet Pembroke, the Lunar Sorcerer, and last time she was very mad about this duel that was clearly not meant to be fair for any of us, and she was very, 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 very mad about it, and she cast the most powerful spell that she can.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Dane Brancato, and I play Zephyr Windstrider, the Air Genasi College of Swords bard of the group. Little fun fact about Zephyr this week is in Brad's absence, he has been making a series of logs on their journey, referred to as the captain's logs, but he specifies towards the end of everyone, I'm not the captain, but if I were, these logs would matter.
All right.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Julie Risto, and I play Octavia Lagazur, and she's our dragon. She's a dragon. Nothing else.
Has all her
All
bones.
definitely has all the
Yep,
bones.
definitely has
our
all of her bones.
All the
And
dragon
is a
bones are there, at
dragon.
least.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Hello. My name is Aaron Borden. I play the character Februm Cask, the Simic hybrid blood fighter. Um, we've been away from home for a long time, and I'm starting to run out of third eye polish. So we should better get on that.
It's a glass eye.
Yeah.
I love it.
And my name is Drew. I play Aldrich Bernask, the armor artificer. And he has feathers now. That's it.
I forgot he became bird grandpa.
He's a chicken.
We've got a bird and a dragon now.
Yep, wow. We built a zoo.
Me next. Me next.
My turn.
What am I gonna? Can I be a giraffe?
Everyone else is getting to turn into things.
A giraffe with
Why
a
thing?
singular neck bone?
It's just carnivore giraffe. Anyway,
Alrighty. With that, let's do a quick little recap of what happened last time. So our party traveling through the great wilderness of the waste on their journey to save the world. Has four, right? Yeah, four planar shards in hand. Out of the six planar shards they believe is needed to reconstitute in its entirety the old god of this world that allowed to magic and all of the advancements of the old world and has not seen the light of day for quite some while. They are having a small conversation there with a child version of this god as they slowly teach this being about empathy and life and a whole bunch of other fun things. But as they're traveling, they notice a lone knight, or seemingly lone knight, standing in the middle of the road, to which Octavia promptly swerves around, just saying, nope, and just keeps moving. To which the rest of the party is like, but he might have something to say. We should probably listen, and it's probably better to like confront him on these terms than have him track us down later.
really sad.
So Octavia puts it in reverse, and they go over and talk to who they discover to be Akira, a long drawn out and old souled individual that has somehow clung to life for thousands and thousands of years. As he requests a challenge, a duel of sorts, with the party members. After some conversations and such, I'm pretty sure I have this right. It's been a second. I don't have the best notes. He agrees to battle 2 of the party members and let the rest of them go, assuming that everything happens, honorably, as people have questioned their motives. The party initially agrees to this endeavor until Akira goes round 1, pretty much knocking Octavia unconscious and almost killing her with the amount of damage that they are able to do at the time. The party quickly jumps into action to help out their companions and realizes that Akira is not so alone as one might have originally thought, as Gorn, the hero hunter, an individual the party has run into before, appears on a hillside in the distance and starts firing upon the rest of the party. There seems to be a small bit of tension between Akira and Gorn in this moment. As the two continue in their own endeavors, with Akira focused on the individuals in front of him, and Gorn going after the rest of the party themselves. It is a narrow fight for some, as Akira deals quite a bit of damage. But on the back end, Akira also takes a ton of damage. To the point that after a neck and neck fight, Zephyr is able to land the final blow on Akira, while the other party members keep Gorn in an incapacitated loop, keeping him from taking any other actions on his turn other than to stand there defiantly. We ended last session with Zephyr landing the final blow on Akira, dropping him to the floor, and the I think Februm, or is it Al with the dimensional shackles? Al,
Oh, yeah.
pulling out some dimensional shackles from a year ago,
Man, it's gotta be.
if not more. And slapping them on Gorn to keep him from using his abilities to teleport away, or to run away to any great extent. And that is roughly where we're going to pick up. We will stay probably out of initiative for the time being, as the party begins to surround Gorn. And Akira lays motionless on the ground. So I don't think I missed too much. So yeah, let's pick up right there. So what are people doing immediately? You've got a little bit of time while Gorn is still incapacitated. It does not mean that he is perfectly immobile or anything. He just can't take any actions or do anything like that. So what are people's first things that they do? Everyone's got about like one thing that they can do before Gorn is going to come out of this stun lock.
Should probably take his weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no. I need to start casting the spell, but so I think Lily's gonna get out the spell scroll, and she's gonna say, Al, can you get like a vessel? 'Cause we need to put him in something.
Yeah, I could find a vessel really. Let's see. What do I have? I have a
And
puzzle
what spell
box.
are you preparing again?
Imprisonment.
Imprisonment.
Julia, how's Tavi looking, health-wise?
She is
Dragon.
a fully healthed up dragon.
What I was gonna say, let's deal with the Gorn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's not. Don't worry about Tavi right now. She's just kind of alert.
I have an extra water skin. Or I could make a box
I was gonna say,
out of metal.
I was gonna say, she's like, what? Why don't you use a puzzle box?
Yeah, did you not have an empty puzzle?
It's a little
box?
harder to put people in
That's-
puzzle boxes, but I guess it would be easier with a
But that's what the spell does.
well. Here's a
I'm gonna
puzzle
be
box.
perfectly honest. I think that like that's how I got in one of those things.
I'm sure
It
it'll find
sounds
one.
pretty familiar.
Okay, well, yeah. So here's a puzzle box.
Okay.
I'll give you the I'll give you the one that Ned was in.
Nice.
Hmm.
Poetic.
Okay.
All right. Anyone else doing anything?
Do we need to be doing anything in specific?
Octavia's avoiding any and all
got
eye
it.
contact.
Just dragon head, like
Yep.
Zephyr, if you can give him like disadvantage on this saving throw, that would be really good. We need to make sure he fails.
What do I have that I can do that with? It's been so long since
Programming.
I've played a part. Oh. Yeah.
You can literally tinker with the very nature of the weave as I read this incantation.
Yeah, I want to do that then. What do I offer in exchange?
I don't know.
I'm like, it is a 9th level spell. So make a charisma check for me real fast.
Let's go. All right. Just a charisma check, not a save.
Just to check, make sure to add half your proficiency.
Yeah.
So you're gonna add something to this. 4 plus 3,
Okay.
7.
That is a 21.
21. Sweet.
Yeah, 21.
Let's. We'll do this one. 6 hit dice.
Okay.
To modify the 9th level
Oh.
spell.
Yeah. All right. Consider it done.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Gorn is going to get out of this incapacitated stun as he kind of like it looks down, very like stoic face, at the chains around his wrists and the gun still in his hands. People said it when they didn't actually go to do it. And
Oh,
he kind
well,
of like slowly begun.
I'm
Did
gonna
you
smack it
want
out of his
to?
hand. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing both.
Yeah. Well, I figured somebody was going to take it out of his hand while
Yeah, I suppose we'll do a pat down.
Okay.
I gave the box, but oh my god.
I'm like, if you would like to do a pat down before the incapacitation goes out, I would highly suggest it.
I suppose that would be smart. I'll do that. We'll do that.
So am I still making a strength check for?
Yeah, I'll say sure. Yes, go for it.
Okay.
It is contested for the gun because he has his hands actively around it.
All right.
Do I
Is
need
it-
to
Is
do
it not
anything?
behind his back?
No, he was holding.
No,
it.
he's holding on to it.
Who's holding it?
He's
He's
actively
got the
firing. with
shackles
it.
in front of him. I thought he was like shackled like behind it.
No, I kind of just shackled him in front
Oh,
of
I
him,
see. Okay.
because that's where his hands were. Because he was also
Mhm.
he was doing the thing with the puzzle box.
Oh, because it's hypnotic pattern.
flavor.
Do I need to roll anything for
That's
the pat
when I
down?
get it. Yes, investigation check, please.
Investigate.
Sick. That's a 27.
A 27. I think I made that. That's high enough. Gorn has a couple of things on them. They have their like equipment and stuff, which like they have quite a few magical items. I would say that you find a fully charged necklace of fireballs. Just like something that you can quickly pull off of them. And a 27. A manual of quickness of action.
Manual?
Manual of quickness of action. Yes, yes, yes.
No.
And you find this small metallic contraption. It's about like palm size. And it has like little like grooves for your fingers to hold, and there seems to be a button on the top.
Oh,
It's a
Okay.
puzzle box.
it's a self-destruct.
Uh, can I make like an Arcanum check or something on it, or should I identify?
So you hold it. You have like an aspect of like magic. It
Mhm.
doesn't seem to be magical. Purely mechanical.
Okay.
Very, very like old world technology.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you roll for the strength check?
Is it just flat strength or is that athletics?
Flat strength.
Cool. 10.
That is not going to beat the natural 20 for 29.
Yeah.
I didn't think so.
You know.
So,
Caught off guard a little bit.
Februm quickly pockets a couple of things off of his person as you like hit the gun, and it just like swings over the whole group but doesn't leave his hands. As there's a quick like "Ah!" His the gun just like quickly points over all the NPCs. But then Gorn comes back too. He will lift up his rifle and point it at your group. And he will say, I hate dialogue. I wish I was good at dialogue, you know? Like
You are
just, like,
good at dialogue.
springing
Shut
out
up.
of my head.
And that's what he says.
And that's what he says. I wish I was good at dialogue. No, he says, why must you all continue on this path? It only leads to greater suffering for everyone. Don't you see that this is not a world that heroes should be living in? As
No.
Lily, you start your spell in the corner.
Could you actually explain?
Okay, can I say I
why-
think I have started the spell like while he was incapacitated.
Sweet, beautiful. So you've
Okay.
got 2 rounds in.
So could you
Actually,
Go ahead.
how long did
Sorry.
hypnotic pattern last? Because
It
you might
lasts
be
for
able
a
to wait
minute.
until the end of it. Because he doesn't get to make a save if no one like fucks with him.
No.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, as long as no one hits
we're
him.
I
like,
was thinking I was
we
imagining
get,
like 30
halfway through the
seconds.
casting. Yeah, we get
Yeah.
halfway through the casting, and he says this as like the magic starts to like pool in around Lily, and you see the glittering white light start to eat away at the scroll in Lily's hands. And you have this moment with him.
So why the no heroes thing? Somebody's got to
We-
fight for good.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone believes that they're fighting for good. What is goodness? Everyone has a different opinion about what's good for them.
Generally, if people are dying, it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Maybe bad for some people, good for others.
Generally, if people uninvolved are dying, it's not a good thing. If one's
you say.
action is leading an innocent person to die or to suffer, then surely there's something unjust there.
Justice and goodness? Are you conflating the two?
I don't. Can we just put him in the box? I don't. This guy.
What's your goal? Are you just killing people that try to do good in the world, according to what they think is good or not?
I want it all to end. That's all I've ever
Lily
wanted.
puts like a thumbs up when he says that, and she keeps reading.
Soon, bud. Soon.
You're
Do we
good.
want him to make the save after he says that? Because like 30 seconds is not that long in dialogue.
You can decide when you want it to happen.
I just want it all to end. Spell completes. What save is it?
It is a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Cat.
Wait, isn't it?
Disadvantage
It's not good.
Yeah.
because of me.
Disadvantage. I don't think he has any other benefits to any of this shit. Nope. Damn, the first one was actually really good. What's your DC?
It's 19.
Is
I
there
don't know what that
anything
face means.
anyone else wants to do?
Ready.
Cool.
Silvery barbs.
I rolled 2 19s. So
Dang.
Squeeze him, crow.
there we go. Okay, that's a 7 plus 3 for a 10.
Oh, jeez. Well, because it's not my
No.
spell save, it's the spell scroll.
Yeah, it's the spell scroll.
Mm.
So he goes, I just want it all to end. And there's just this little like, and it looks like the magic is like, if everyone's like, what do you
It's
do?
No,
as
no,
your
you
silvery
wanted
barb?
this.
As the magic kicks back up, swirling around Gorn, as he turns into a red and brown mist that circles up through the air, and then puzzle box just
Oh.
Does it shake 3 times and after the third time, little stars
And then
pop
it,
out?
yeah.
And that's how we know.
it holds really fucking long on that
On
third
that
one.
third
Oh, yeah.
And you're like,
And you really think you messed it up?
Oh.
Yeah.
and then
Someone like Zephyr's timer goes off and it does like a da 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 da.
I was gonna say I have to add. This is a 9th level spell, so I think the just like spectacle is like there's just a lot of power going into transforming this like 20th level character into a mist that goes into a puzzle box. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's got some gravity to it.
and okay, I'm gonna add this as a little funny because
Okay.
it like sits on the ground for a second. And Al, you know that no matter what happens in this puzzle box, his soul is contained. If he were to die in this puzzle box, or if anything were to happen, there's no way that his soul can reincarnate in the way that it does. But as you're like, whew, thank God that happened. There's a small, as the box just kind of like jumps for a second, and then there's a little like smoke that just kind of rises as as a very, very, very strong explosive that was embedded in Gorn's chest
Yeah.
goes off on a timer.
Okay.
Good.
I'm gonna pick that up.
I'm glad we didn't let him talk anymore.
It's very warm.
Good thing I have gloves.
Yeah.
You were the
That's
one who
crazy.
should have picked it up. Damn.
All right.
Hey, you! And she goes back to Akira, like, are you dead? And she's like shaking him.
At this point,
you, like,
Zephyr's exhausted.
You go, Lily. You go over, and like you're like, "Are you dead?" And you like go to grab, and like the shoulders just like turn to ash as you like reach in.
Ew.
As like bits and pieces just kind of start blowing off into the wind.
I think he's dead.
Hmm.
Just a hunch.
At this point, Zephyr is lying flat on his back, just in the middle, like on the floor, fucking exhausted. And he's just, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got him. Is he ash? Is he? It sounded like he turned to ash, or like
Sound
dust
like-
or something.
did
Sounded like.
good.
Whoosh. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Now,
You did
did
good,
just
Lily.
his shoulders turn to ash when I touched his shoulders?
Like I would say that like he's got
And then it's like slowly.
it's like slowly going. Like you applied pressure to those areas, so like it
Yeah.
like crumpled under your hands, like a piece of wood that's been in the fire like overnight.
Yeah.
It still has structure until you apply force, but the wind will slowly kind of like blow it away.
In that case, when Zephyr asks if he's turned to ash, she's going to just step on his head and make that dissipate. And she spits where his head was. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why that felt so personal coming from you.
Yeah, it's personal.
Yeah.
He
but, like,
fucking came out here to kill
that's true.
you.
He.
That's
He
it.
That is, yes.
Yeah.
For honor or whatever. I don't care if he's been eaten away by some disease.
No.
You don't get to act like that.
It is kind of
to
a dick
my
move.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Tavi, are you good? He's just looking up and like in the general direction of the dragon.
Tavi?
Are you good?
That's fine. Mm-hmm.
Alright, you can like not be a dragon now if you want. Fight's over.
Yeah, I think we're good.
You know, Actually, I quite like this. In fact, I think I shall stay like this for a time, forever, perhaps.
What happened?
What? Yeah.
Are you okay?
Now that
You
the
talk
combat
about-
is over, there's like a little
Yeah.
like crystal that's like in your chest that is like the material, and like the Omnitrix, it starts like boop boop.
Oh, please don't. Doesn't it last for like 2 hours?
We're gonna experiment with like the being like in the combat, which will allow it to be used more often, but in
Yeah.
out of combat situations.
Okay.
Also, kind of just speeding up the inevitable.
It's
Right.
true. It's true.
You can't get in the car with like this.
No, and Octavia, like I kind of don't have all my bones.
If she changes back, does that mean that both of the people who fought Akira are just gonna be completely immobile on the floor?
I mean, you're not
Oh.
immobile. You are
I'm-
bloody as all hell.
In it,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say for flavor that he just doesn't want to move
Mhm.
or doesn't have the strength to move, because I should not have
Tavi,
lived through that fight.
Tavi, what do you mean you don't have bones?
I'm missing some of them. In fact,
Oh, shit.
like 3 out of 4 limbs missing.
Oh my
kind of.
god, because of that guy?
I think so.
The guy you promised your bones to?
It
3
was
out
an
of 4 of
accident.
them. You have more bones than 4.
I said 3 out of 4 limbs, Zephyr.
Okay.
The flashing increases in speed.
I feel like that would hurt like a lot, and you'll probably go into shock when you go back.
Yep, I'm expecting that, so I thought I
Mhm.
should just get it out now so you know when I cannot respond to you because I'm in pain.
I
Oh, well,
turned
I can,
I turned to Winnie. I'm like, do you think
I-
that's like a medium medicine check?
I mean,
Huh?
I can like regenerate your bones.
Yes, please, as fast as possible.
I don't know how fast I
Uh,
can do it, but I can do
Won't be
it.
that fast.
It takes a minute.
I
It
know.
is
From
at this
experience.
point that the dragon form begins to recondense in a collection of different colors of magic as suddenly Tavi is standing for but a moment and then just kind of like crumples like jello.
Oh.
Most of their like center body is like you still have bones, like you've still got your rib cage, you've still got your spine, your neck, skull, kind of things like that, but you are missing your ability in your bones in 3 of your limbs.
Mhm.
As you crumble to the ground, surprisingly though, not in any pain.
Oh, joy.
Very very much the second movie of a film franchise that we will not talk about, where you just rubber.
Yep.
Ooh,
She just kind of
hey,
is like, at least I'm not in
Tavi.
pain. Hi.
Hi. I've got some good news and some bad news.
Lay it on me, Doc.
I don't have good news. The bad news is I don't have my regeneration spell prepared. So
Great.
you're gonna have to wait a little bit until I can prepare it and then get you your bones.
Did you do a wish yet?
I don't think so.
You don't-
I don't
you don't-
think so either.
You didn't-
real fast. I don't
You
think
did-
I have.
You don't have to waste a wish on
Nope,
my.
I haven't got it. Okay. I wish that our good friend Tavi over here, right there, is able to quickly regenerate all of the missing bones that have been so quickly stolen from her body.
Painlessly.
Painlessly. As the spell like
Oh, no, wait.
holds on that last minute. He's like, oh, painlessly. As he will use wish to cast regenerate.
Cool. Great.
And I think over
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah. Can we just stay here for a hot second?
Agreed.
Oh, wait, Februm, look at this. You can see them forming under her
Oh,
skin.
I don't want to look.
The
Is it like
fastest you've seen Februm
compiles
move.
together?
With his notebook. Like,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh, right.
This is
and
good
then
to know.
that folds back
Please-
out to
please
put that
don't.
in there.
Oh,
Please don't study me like I'm.
so I can design limbs that can have
Right.
room for new bones
This
to
is-
grow in.
Should you
So
lose a
fractured
full
limbs
limb
can be
permanently,
replaced.
I can.
There's like
yes,
an ankle that
I
turns like
can
side,
fix
like
it.
Yeah.
rights itself.
That was a good one.
Tavi, this is kind of gross.
I'm not looking at it.
Oh, I'm not looking either. I just figured Febby would be interested.
Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart.
I think Al is just staring like war flashbacks.
Oh
Axel
my
is like
gosh.
patting your back. It's okay. It's okay.
Octavia's got like her good hand like over her eyes, like
It's
Al,
almost
why
over,
does no
Tavi.
one like?
You're doing great.
Al, why has no one regenerated your legs?
That's a good
It-
question.
We didn't
We've
hit
had the
this
means
level
to do it
until
for the past
recently.
year now. I feel kind of
No.
bad that we haven't.
It hasn't been a
Oh,
year.
I've been able to do that for a year.
It's
I
been
mean,
like a
Axel's
week.
like made wishes.
I haven't even tried it yet.
It's been at least a month or two.
It's
That's
been
fair.
a
I
lot
mean, travel
longer
time.
than it
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
have been.
Either
No,
way.
no.
But it's like a
Um,
statement. It's a memory. You can't
Mm.
restore a memory.
Also,
Not
I
like
don't
that
know-
Restore
anyway.
the damage.
I also don't know how that would work because I gave my leg to
Oh, right.
Agatha.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did
right,
trag.
right.
You did trade one. Trag.
Yes.
It's a
But
hag
you only
trade, a
trade
trag.
you only traded one.
Yes, but
Right, now that you have that shackle off, you could trade the other if you wanted.
that's also
Well, no,
true.
my point is if you grow another one back, you've already given her one. One leg. Done, promised.
So if
So,
you're gonna grow one back, give her the other
tricky.
one and then grow them both back.
Right, so that we're fixed.
I think
Octavia's just sitting there like, I'm in hell. This is hell.
I'd rather.
It does the
Can't
toes
listen.
separately. Interesting.
Mm. Oh, I hate this.
I actually have other plans for my leg that is completely missing, but maybe it wouldn't hurt to get the other one stored. I never
I
really
can-
thought about it.
I can try it. I've never done it before, but I can try if you want. Not right now. I don't have it prepared. Otherwise, I would have did Toffees, and we wouldn't be witnessing this horror show. No
I
offense,
think it
Toffee.
would be the same thing. I
None
think he
thank
just
Mhm.
wished for the regenerate spell.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I can do it again. It just makes me really tired.
No,
That's
please
true,
don't.
I think we
but I
should
don't
do
want
it
you
just
to.
in case. Yeah,
It's okay.
I appreciate the thought though.
I've,
Oh,
I've
would
been
you-
living
would you
with
want-
this for.
Real team player Axel.
Would you want a more interesting new leg? I have some new research I'd like to use.
Oh, I
Now
have an
that's
idea.
actually.
Oh, jeez.
I might
Just
take
give me a
you up on
moment.
that.
I will be fine, and we can drive the hell out of this place.
Uh,
Yeah, it's probably been 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like 2 minutes passed. Octavia, you once again have all of your bones back in your
Thank
body.
goodness.
Make an insight check.
Okay. Oh
The
boy.
bones are fake.
They're glass.
They're glass. And my skin is paper?
Inside. That's a 15. I only have a +1.
15. Something just doesn't sit right with you. You're not sure what, but there's like a pit in your stomach.
You're missing your stomach bone.
Mm.
Damn, that stomach bone.
Zephyr, there's no
shame.
stomach bone, right? She asks Februm.
Is there
Looks down
any
at
way
his
that I can
notes.
like
No.
check over myself to see like
Yeah.
what that feeling
Um,
is?
Give me an investigation check.
Infinitely worse.
Oh,
No,
no.
it's a little better, but I've got a -1 to investigation.
Oh.
That's a 17.
You kind of give yourself like a cursory glance. You like all of your equipment is still there. All of your like bits and bobs still there. You have feeling in all of your limbs. You do kind of like a couple little like short squats. Everything seems to be like functioning properly. Yeah, you feel good
Ish.
ish.
Octavia.
I
you
can
look
see that
like something's
face.
wrong.
Yeah,
What's the
that looks
matter?
like a face of being
Necromancer got your
good-ish.
No, I mean everything's here. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure I just feel strange because I never want to experience that ever again. So, yes, we're all together again.
I'm sure it won't come up again, so we can just get
Yeah.
going.
Do you think if we
Yeah.
have to fight him, that you'll have to fight your bones?
Stop. I do not have the energy
What do you
for
think
this.
he did with just 3 limbs?
What if he like
don't think I wanna
extrapolates to
know.
make the
Starts
skin
walking
and
back to the
flesh?
typewriter.
What if we run into like a bone version of Ned?
Oh, Ned?
I want to talk to you about how I can regenerate your bones in the future.
Just walk into the Tide Strider. She's like, nope, I am not. I'm so tired. Nope. Mm-mm.
What did
Sorry,
Alexander
can you
have to
help
say
me?
about all this?
I think Alexander
I-
like sat next to her very
Yeah.
patiently and did like some head pats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see him just being like, don't know what to say.
He's just like,
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later.
I think there was a moment where he was like looking, and then like he looked over at Octavia, who was probably making eye contact with him, and he
Yeah.
went,
My
Yep.
eyes are up here.
Yeah. Don't look at my weird jello limbs. My eyes are up here, man.
If you can't take me at my jelliest, you don't deserve me at my best.
Now she's just looking. Would you still love me if I was a jellyfish?
"Of course,
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
That's all I wanted to know.
just don't sting me too much."
Eh.
Oh.
Ew.
She kind of like her face goes kind of red, and she's like, yeah. And she's like, all right, I'm going back to the Tide Strider. Goodbye.
Yep.
Let's talk about this. Never.
I'm in the car.
Yeah. She goes and gets the
Oh,
car. And she's like sitting with like her head against the wheel,
Oh.
like.
I suppose before we go, did everything of Akira's turn to dust?
Almost everything that was on Akira's person turned to dust.
Almost.
Almost everything. As the dust kind of blows away, you find that a sword has been left behind.
What?
And specifically, Zephyr, the ring kind of gives you a little
Oh
tingly.
shit. That's what it's been pulling to. It's been pulling since we got in the waste.
That
I
is not
guess I'm gonna
necessarily
like.
true.
Okay.
It has pulled to several different weapons.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
I was gonna say it pulled to the thing in the zombie town too.
It did. I guess I'm gonna kind of like slowly pick myself up and hobble over to the sword and like hold my arm out with the ring towards it.
Yeah, you hold your hand out, and you watch as the sword kind of like levitates for a second, before condensing down into that kind of like purple and gold mist, and going into the ring.
Cool. Do I know
And then
anything about it now?
I would love to tell you that I've already decided what this weapon does, but I
Next
just
time
have
on Dragon Ball Z.
It attacks
Uh,
7 times at advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a samurai
Um,
sword.
Strider, the storm that is approaching.
But I'm pretty sure the name of it is going to be Armament of the Once Honorable.
Ooh.
Nice.
It will allow at least an additional attack. I haven't decided how that's exactly going to work, and it is going to have an aura effect while you have it out.
Let's
Nice.
go. Cool
I'm
shit.
still trying to decide on what exactly I want to do with that.
and then the gun.
How about the gun?
About the gun.
Gun
Just
went
making sure
in
we got
puzzle
everything
box
covered.
with
It did go
Gorn.
in the puzzle box also. Okay.
You were not able to smack it away from him.
Oh,
So
right,
he
right,
still
right,
had it
right.
on his person.
And even if
Um,
you did, it would have disintegrated into dust because I'm not giving you a gun that does 8d8 disintegration damage.
yeah, it takes these very hard to find necrotic shells, and he used all the
Oh
shells.
yeah,
in the
he's out
battle.
of ammo.
They're all
He's
gone.
out of
It's all
ammo.
gone. It's all gone.
Terrible.
Lightning-
That sucks.
Lightning
That's why
comes
when
out
he
of the
pointed
sky
at
for
us
the
and no
first
one shot-
time.
Yeah.
There's just like a single rain cloud that's only like 3 feet wide. Just
Some of Octavia's bones come back and just grab it and run away. Like it's...
No. I
A
hate
new
that.
time pool is created right around it, and you watch as it disintegrates over time.
Over
A
and over
million
again,
years
yeah.
of disintegration in a second, and it's gone. Okay.
But yes, you have sword, manual of quickness of action, and fully charged necklace fireball. So it's got all 9 beads on it.
What was the small contraption again? Did I get the sense that that was the button for the explosion in his chest? Okay.
Yes,
You should have pushed it.
Push it again.
that was.
Oh
that
god,
was-
I just didn't.
You push it immediately. Oh god, I didn't even
Just like,
think about that.
huh.
That could have been really bad. I pushed the button. I'd be like,
You what?
all right, I'm gonna
We
need
wouldn't have to
everyone
worry
to
about
make a
scheduling
deck
future
save real
sessions.
quick.
Yeah, I knew it was self-destruct because he did it before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, because that one time he like.
I guess it was the
something
wand of
over his
He
power.
broke
He
but
did-
he
Yeah,
broke
It's the
he had a
same-
staff of
I
power
knew
last time. But...
He had some plot device self-destruct button.
But he definitely had no problem with blowing himself up.
No,
Yeah.
because he comes back to life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now he's stuck in a box. Yeah.
He's stuck in a box.
And now he doesn't even have
Mine's
a
in
body
a
in the box.
Corn's in the box.
Alrighty. Anything else y'all want to do before you get going on the Tide Strider? As you are quickly approaching Ember's Blaze. Forgot the name of it for a second.
Can we like sleep before we get there, guys? Like just
You've got like 2
just
or 3
nap.
days left
Okay.
Oh.
Perfect.
No, we can't
before you
sleep.
get like within like eye shot of Ember's Blaze.
Okay, so at
Um,
some point we'd get a full rest during travel.
In theory.
No, sleep till embers.
Till embers.
Please.
Please.
I guess I should say, I'll gladly take it, but I suppose I should offer. He did have a manual of quickness of action. If anyone would like to be a bit more limber, we should have just enough time to get through it before we get to Ember's Blaze. It takes quite a bit of studying.
Is that like a
But
one
with all
thing,
the
or could we like
driving and-
just all read it together?
It's
Just
one
like
charge.
a book club it.
You
Is it?
can't book club a spelled book.
So manual
Fine, it
quickness
works.
of action is if you spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book, your dex score and its maximum increase permanently by 2. But then it loses
I
its magic
would-
for a century.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I would take that.
I would benefit from dex. I'm sure Octavia would also benefit from dex.
I would superiorly
Zephyr would probably
benefit
from dex.
Dex.
No,
is your dex?
actually,
Does it
I
have
I
its magic?
don't think I benefit from Dex.
Because for me,
good
it
point.
would upgrade my bow.
Max waiting for you to decide so you can open the book and find out that it's already blank because Gordon
Yeah,
would have
true.
used it.
'cause- yeah.
Ah,
true.
nuts. Is it dead?
You kind of like come to this realization and then collectively all look down at the book. And there's a moment. It's like picking up your phone when you drop it screen side down. You're like, is it shattered? As you open it up, and would you believe it or not, as soon as you start to open up the book, you see the words start to slowly write themselves out, line for line. It is almost like it is just regaining its magic.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's
It is
crazy.
the 100th century.
Well, I'll pass that down to my kid.
Yeah, Octavia's
Um,
like, so I could stand to be just a little faster. I could always stand to be faster, to be honest. That helps with like everything that I do.
So it has been used or it hasn't? Because the way you worded it, it
It's
sounded like it was
what's
just
recharging
used.
right
It's
now.
recharging. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Like you've just hit
Oh.
a century since its
Yeah.
last use.
Ah, okay.
So give
yeah,
it like 10 minutes to finish writing all the text.
yeah, what's your dex?
16.
16. Okay. We have the same decks.
So I don't want to be that guy, but if Octavia is going to be a dragon for half the fight, then the extra decks wouldn't matter.
Mm.
I don't
But
want
how-
to. Right, like I don't know.
But how often?
What all will your decks benefit? I guess you're a rogue.
Attacks
so
and armor.
attacks, attacks,
Yeah.
and my armor.
Yeah. Yeah, it could go to either or then.
Yeah.
If you want it, you can take it.
Well, why don't we decide later? Unless we're gonna need it this session for it to make a
Well,
difference.
We can
Well,
retcon
you
it.
actually you will probably
takes
need
a
you
long
need you do need to
time.
decide because you need to start
Okay.
reading it if you want it to be fully into effect by the time that you get to Ember's Blaze.
But can we
So-
like can
so
the
if you
players
take it-
decide
Yeah,
that later
like,
and have
if
the
we know one of
characters
them is
read it
good.
now?
So I guess my only thing is if Octavia's taking it, someone else needs to drive.
Yeah.
Oh,
True.
Because that
No.
would be very important.
Zephyr is
research time.
already not the second
Log
person.
time.
Well, isn't
Well-
Februm the second person?
Yeah. So it would be
Yeah.
if Octavia takes it, Februm will be driving. If Februm takes it, Octavia will be driving.
As
Uh,
I would.
you
I
just
guess we
another
gotta
thing
read
to
it.
note of reading it. You have to spend 48 hours reading it. You have 3 days to get to Ember's Blaze. You may be going into that like at least the first bit of that encounter with a level of exhaustion. To note.
Mm.
As how much reading you're gonna have to do in the next 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't need the exhaustion, so you can take it.
I will start reading.
Alrighty. Everyone hops in the Tide Strider. Get everyone situated. Sat comfortably as much as possible. And we head off. You've got another half day of travel in today. If someone wants to roll a d20 for me.
I can. Since I'm driving.
Sure. Fantastic.
It's a 19.
It is a 19. The dog is. Trick has decided to bark at people. Trick! One sec, y'all.
You're good.
Talk amongst yourself for a second. I gotta go check on this.
Yeah.
Yippee!
Dog is here.
The dog is here.
So we're gonna
Peter.
really. I'm gonna have to cut this out.
No.
No,
Yeah.
keep it in.
We're
Hello,
live,
everybody.
Dane. We're live. We're live.
We're live.
We won't be live
And
on
alive.
Spotify.
Don't talk about
We're live
post-production.
right now.
No, you're breaking my immersion.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're
No!
right. I'm sorry. So
We're talking in character.
Okay, we're in character. All right.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
Okay.
that's what it should
So
be.
like, once we get to Ember's Blaze, it's gonna get rowdy real fast, right? We're not really gonna have a moment to breathe, are we?
I
Probably
imagine
not.
so. Grab the book.
Wait, I have an idea.
Octavia has an idea, apparently.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
You should focus on the road. We'll do the.
Yeah, you-
We'll do
you
the
might
yeah,
wanna
other-
focus on the-
you think.
Yeah.
I am doing other things. You think.
So what's the point?
Yeah, where were you going with this, Zephyr?
I was just saying like, just making sure that like everyone has things in order.
Mhm.
If there's anything that you like
Mhm.
need to say or do, we're kind of
Oh.
on borrowed time right now.
Oh, hey Tavi, do you want me to prepare regenerate for you?
My
She's driving.
instinct is to say no, but maybe just in case.
Puppy!
He'll be quiet as long as he lays up there. He's not necessarily allowed on the bed. Mm-hmm.
Puppy!
Well. Yes, we should
What was your
probably.
idea?
Yeah. Oh well,
Hmm?
That took me a
Zephyr, what were
minute.
you saying? Oh,
that your
we
wheel?
have everything in order.
Well, I was just saying that it's
Is
gonna
it a
be
smoke detector?
pretty
Is it a
nonstop.
smoke
It's a Wii remote charger
Okay.
because I couldn't find
Oh.
Just grab a Wii remote.
Well, it doesn't. A Wii remote doesn't look like a wheel, even if you're
Yeah.
playing Mario Kart with it.
It was the Mario Kart Wii wheels that I was looking for and I couldn't find it, but this
Oh.
is round and circular. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Today's just been hard, man.
I
Yeah,
know,
you lost
Toppy.
your
It's hard to
bones
lose your
and-
bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't please
Yeah.
stop
On
reminding
the
me.
bright side, Octavia, I don't think I could have won that fight without you. Like,
Ah, yes, being the meat shield. Great.
Lily is
no,
like,
you
what?
you messed
what?
him up. Yeah.
Yes, well, I did do something,
I'm
didn't
actually kind of mad that he just focused on you.
I did kind of goad him.
You did. Yeah.
That maybe wasn't the smartest with a person who is solely like specced out in dueling.
Hmm.
But so am I. So, I thought maybe I don't know. I don't know what I thought.
You did it.
Yeah,
Well,
That's
we
but
what's
won,
important.
so
You're
yeah.
you're like a one-hit hiding, and he was like a Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's like a
that?
Who's Jesus?
let
A
me
demigod of old.
Ah,
let me
Yeah.
smack you 7 times. Cuz I don't think I've ever had that happen before. First and last time. Knocking
Yeah.
on wood.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
seen the
so
road.
The road is roading.
You end up coming upon a large mountain range. The ground kind of goes quickly from being very very flat and maneuverable with little bits here and there to you find yourself winding back and forth. 1 second.
Okay, he was making car noises.
Yeah. He's our car. He's our car.
Is going vroom.
It's going.
Oh,
Aw.
puppy!
Oh, it's so cute.
Happy pupper. Happy.
Okay. You continue down the road until you hit this mountainside. And you find yourself going switchbacks up and down
Oh,
this road.
fun.
It ends up getting quite cold for many of you. You kind of turn on the convertible environmental shield. The snow kind of like drifts over you. It is quiet and pleasant. There are a couple instances where you see some creatures, some monsters, a yeti or two, even a frost giant off in the distance. But it is nothing that your party can't handle. So we continue to gloss over some of the smaller encounters that would not be of any difficulty to your party. But Jesus. So the neighbors have a dog out right now. And Crib desperately wants to say hi, but he is an 8-year-old old man who doesn't play well with others. So why don't we take a quick break while I figure out the dog? But you do have a decision to make. You're hitting your end of travel. Do you want to camp in the mountaintop or make your way down and push your travel day a little bit? It's going to be probably another like 4 hours of travel to try to get around and down this mountain. The switchbacks are kind of slowing you down. Or you can set up camp near the top of the mountain or at any other point in the mountain.
Okay.
So things to think
Yeah.
about
All right.
as we quickly go to break, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Alrighty, y'all. And
Somehow
we're
the world's gonna
back.
change for me.
In the bar.
We are driving through the snowy mountains after the battle with Goran and Akira and the regrowing of Octavia's bones.
Tragic.
So what are y'all gonna do? Are you gonna try to set up camp in the mountains, or
We
are we
should-
going to
Yeah.
head down the mountain?
So full
We should-
disclosure, we talked about it for about 10 seconds and did
Yeah.
not discuss this.
Yeah.
I thought we made a plan.
No,
We're gonna-
all
we're
we
gonna
said
stop.
was we could stay in a cave, but we didn't like but wouldn't it be better if we kept going so we're not in the cold?
But we have fire.
We're fine.
Yes, but
Octavia's
fire
like-
doesn't mean the outside isn't cold.
Octavia's like,
cave.
so do we wanna
More
wanna
fire.
look for a cave?
Fine, I'll just sleep in the astral plane.
You can
I
do
can
that?
I can close up and open the cave in the morning. It's fine.
Alrighty. Does someone want to make a survival check to try to find a cave?
Yeah, I got it.
Not me.
I love a group of like 17th level characters being like,
I don't want
God, where are we gonna sleep tonight?
See, it's great. Like Lily, I have to remind people, Lily was raised as like survivalist
Mhm.
Yeah.
when she like didn't have her actual parents. So she's good at this, and she knows that this is not the better idea, but she has to do it anyway. Oh yeah. Where's my character sheet? Survival plus 10, 26.
Oh my god.
26. You are like, it's not too difficult to see. The snow is like very light and fluffy.
Yeah.
So it's not too long before you kind of like round one of these bends, the time started kind of inching along. And you see a cave that would be large enough to house all of your party and the Tide Strider, and maybe more as it kind of like trails off into darkness.
Oh. You know, the kind of thing that lives in here is probably big and doesn't like the cold either.
Mm-hmm.
If we run into that, we can take care of it.
I mean, if we can block off one side of the cave, let's just block off the other as well. Right, Al? Just make like a little like cubby for us.
Right,
I'm
Al?
gonna assume that
Right, Al?
works.
I
Al,
can do that.
oatmeal. Oatmeal.
Oh. Sorry.
Shake a shake. I said your favorite word. Shake a shake.
Yes, I can do that.
All right. Octavia will park the
Look at
time.
that.
Are you sure?
I don't think I have Wall of Stone right now.
Oh, I see.
Oh, classic.
Classic. I don't have Wall of Stone
Mm.
shenanigans.
True. Octavia's like, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's nothing that the group of us can't handle. And
I have
again, I did
earthquake
just
for some reason.
lose my bones.
I can make it look like it's a lot nicer here than it is.
I think I'm still bleeding too, so I'd like
you
to take
bleed
a
in
nap
my
as soon as
car?
possible. But not a lot.
Oh my gosh.
You're cleaning that up.
It didn't like drip. It's just like a surface. A lot of
Yeah. Clean it up.
it's my clothes got most of it.
It'll take like 6 seconds.
Yeah,
I can do
I'll
it.
clean his clothes.
I'll clean it. Oh wait, I can just clean
I
it
can
with
just press to
magic.
digitate
Yeah.
it. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I
I've
know
cast
it's
it,
not
like,
hard for
4
your
or 5
wizard
times.
type. Just do it.
okay, so am I just like keeping watch into the depths of the cave?
Oh no, I can.
Do
I
you
can make
really not want to?
I can fabricate.
here a little.
Oh, okay. What?
Like, I mean, if you're like really against this,
Look,
We-
if if I was a normal person that wasn't this powerful and I was given the choice between sleeping in the mountains and sleeping on like solid warm ground, there's no choice. But like if y'all want to sleep in the mountains cuz it's pretty or whatever, then I'll deal with the consequences of that. It's easy for me.
Pretty
I'm an
rewarding.
expert.
Well, from the expert, maybe should we listen to her and keep going?
No,
I'm
we're
already building the
we're
wall.
like bajillionth.
We're already
We're
here.
like-
We're already here.
We're like bajillionth level, and I can cast the strongest magic that any spellcaster can conceivably do alone. So like, it's fine.
All right.
Okay.
I'm sensing a little bit of hostility, which is strange. So it's
I just,
you know,
I just look. I just want you to be aware that this is not something that should be decided so lightly.
I mean, what's a little bit of like camping fun though before
See,
we inevitably fight to save the world? Like,
It's.
It's cold.
I'm not arguing, Zephyr. We're doing it, okay?
It's cold.
all right then.
Cold.
I
Nice.
will
s'mores?
I will go get some firewood. Alexander, do you feel capable of getting fire? Let's go get some firewood.
Oh, sounds beautiful.
Let's go get some
You look at,
firewood.
like,
They say.
the woody expanse, not the woody, but the stony
Yeah.
expanse, and there's like 3 trees.
Yep. And she's like, "Yep, we're going to find like over there." I'm just gonna grab his
You are
arm.
discovering perhaps the first problem with camping in the mountains.
She's running from Lily's hostility.
I said, "Oh, don't leave me behind."
And Perseus is following for sure. It's like, wait, what? Ah, goes
Perseus
after.
goes in Alexander's coat. Perseus is
Oh,
not
definitely.
having this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
cold.
I forgot Zephyr technically is like sleeveless.
Yeah.
You could
But
bend the
he's-
wind around you.
Yeah,
You're
he's
fine.
probably just chilling.
When he's
Uh,
got those anime like snotty nose trips, and she's like, like shivering, like teeth chatter.
When did you like, and he like takes off his big scarf.
Aw.
I mean, I can't like bend the wind around you. I don't really choose to do it, but like,
She like
if people
wraps
want to
it
like
around her and
stand
she goes,
behind us, I'm sure Sai and I can like form a wall, and the wind.
Axel will just like a
I'm
magical
literally
flame just like
making a wall
bursts
right
to
now.
life as like Axel is just like it was getting too cold.
like,
And he's
wipes
got like
her
a
nose on
bonfire
the scarf.
going.
Yeah.
She wipes her nose on the scarf and walks over to the fire and plops down in front of it.
Al, what do you make?
I think I'm literally just taking the stone from the sides and slowly like moving it to just form a wall in the back. Like,
And
nothing
what are you
too
using to do
fancy.
this?
Fabricate. Is that what can fabricate do that? I don't
So,
You make a thing out of raw material? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So, Al, you cast fabricate. You kind of restructure the wall to be this like beautiful cobblestone, like structured. It takes all like the raw marble and everything. You have made a 5-foot wall.
We'll do it.
The back wall is about 15 feet wide. As you stand in front of your 5-foot wall, there is like 10 feet of open space to your left.
Well, the wall's done.
I'm just gonna keep watch.
Let's have 2 people keep watch on rotation.
I think Iris and I can cover it.
Whoa.
Huh?
Don't say
What?
that. Don't say that.
Unless you
Like-
don't want
like-
to.
I mean, like the whole night?
Okay, we don't have to.
Well, we wouldn't get much sleep.
We don't really need much sleep.
But like, we do need to be, I guess.
I was gonna say we
Warmer
could both
is-
sleep. We both require half the normal sleep.
Iris
I'll
is
be
doing
sleeping
that
at
thing
night
where
for-
like Iris is doing that thing where like when that one person who hasn't had to do much for themselves is like asked to do like a lightly strenuous task. They're like, fine, I can watch.
So funny.
I'm sorry, Iris. I didn't mean to suggest that you had to. I just
No. I should pull my weight. It's fine.
no. I just remembered doing it a long time ago, and if things are different now.
Do you want first watch so you can wake up with the sunrise? Moonrise?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. She will once you find a good spot, she will curl up and put her head in your lap. And she drifts off into a trance. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
My gosh, I wish I didn't roll these in the dark. Okay, well, at least one of them was good. 34.
34. Just look this up real fast.
No, sorry, they have 35 stealth, actually.
Please search, please. Thank you. Well, no, it's less about the stealth and more about the hit points.
Stealth power word kill.
No.
No. You are taking watch. And during your watch, you as people kind of like settle like behind you, everything kind of like goes a bit quiet. And you can hear a bit of snoring coming from inside the cave, very, very deep. But there's like a little like rustle, and it kind of like reverberates out. It sounds vaguely humanoid, if being much larger.
So, there's no way they didn't hear us. So, they must have decided not to interfere with us. Do I need to check this? But if I check it, then there's no one here. It'll be fine.
Maybe at this time, Octavian and Alexander finally come back. No,
I'm like
Octavian-
they've probably been back for a bit.
I was gonna say, if you're
Oh.
just getting back, Lily's like, where have you been?
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure because we didn't touch on it. Never mind. Ignore me.
Unless there's anything that y'all wanted to talk about while you were out gathering firewood.
I think she's just gonna apologize for getting smacked, being reckless.
I'm sorry. What part of that was under your control?
I don't know. It was just. I thought better of myself, I guess.
Alexander does that thing where he like puts his face in your like in your like frame of view.
Yeah, she's used to
With
like
just the, like,
looking away.
my love, you have done more than anyone else. You are the chieftain of the lake folk. You are essentially a glorified Night Eye at this point, and a savior of the world. I'm so sorry that someone who was specifically designed to take down opponents in single turns was able to take you down. Honey, you are marvelous. Now pick yourself back up. And he like hits you on the backside. As like he like confidently like almost struts forward with like the 3 twigs that he's got under his arm.
Yeah. Just gotta watch them go. Just fucking lucky, smooth talking bastard. Kind of walks after. Just yeah. Yep, that was all.
Sweet.
That was cute. I like that.
We are deciding to let sleeping beasts lie.
No, I'm going in.
Oh, you're going in.
I'm letting my party sleep.
Those are the sleeping beasts,
Right.
and I'm going to lie.
Lily's the awake beast.
Alrighty, Lily, you are you stealthing at all? Or are you just walking in?
I think she's gonna. I think she's trying to be quick. So as quiet as she can be while being quick, because she needs to get back to the group.
Cool. Stealth disadvantage.
Okay, about the same. Stealth. Oh, I wasn't supposed to have this. It's whatever. 18.
Yeah, 18. You make your way along. You eventually start to notice that there is crumbled stonework here and there that all seems to be covered in sheets of ice. As you make your way down this cavern, it goes on for quite a bit. A couple hundred feet, as it kind of like winds and turns, you end up finding some stairs that spiral down, and from the top of these stairs, you kind of look down and you see a frost giant, nice and asleep in an icy bed. That seems to be cobbled together. There is a bit of strange, like veins of like very light blue energy that kind of goes down their arm, as well as their whole body is kind of speckled with these veiny patchworks of red and gold.
I'm going to quickly head back.
You quickly head back.
Oh, is the stairway big enough for the giant?
Yes.
Okay.
The cave itself, especially the part that y'all are in, they'd probably be like maximum height, like getting close to like maximum width. Very single file esque.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, now that I know to look for it, I can keep a note on if it's moving.
You finish up your watch. And turn the watch over to Iris.
Yeah, there's a frost giant deep into the cave. At the bottom of
I'm
the
sorry?
stairs. Another frost giant. But if you'd like to watch with someone, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. And
Cool.
I will be ready if you hear it approaching.
Understood. Which I do have a question actually. Febra,
Yeah.
are you reading, or did you decide to sleep? Because you got
He's
you got-
pretending to sleep. He's got like the flashlight under the covers.
I would say since you got a half day's worth of travel, that would be probably 5 hours, a little bit, pushing it and stuff. So you got 5 hours before you hit the evening part.
He probably would get as far ahead of it as he can.
Okay. So
yeah.
reading through the night.
Yes.
Cool. Go ahead. Go ahead and make me a con save real fast.
25.
Beautiful. You will take a level of exhaustion in the morning for not sleeping at all. But you're not feeling too bad about it. You think you can keep on reading. Could be much worse. This is nothing you're not necessarily unused to, especially growing up with your mother. Reading insightful textbooks through the night. So yeah. Iris takes her watch. She wakes up Axel for at least a little bit of it. And the two of them kind of like quietly chat. As a funny moment, I like to think at some point Februm like peeks out like around the blanket and says something along the lines of like, "I'm trying to read over here."
There's frost giants on the hole.
At that point, Axel's like, "What?" And Iris is like, "It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Okay." But pairing really bad roll on this one. Yeah. The evening goes by pretty uneventfully. There's just kind of like some snoring in the back of the cave. But you all wait, who has the shards and who was doing night time?
Oh, nuts.
Did
Yeah.
Night time.
yeah, did somebody else want a shard? Oh, wait, I was gonna give my shard to Al so that he could meet the child.
That was last time.
But we didn't. Did we actually get that? Did you
Did
go?
you meet the child? I
I
think
don't
that
think
was
you did.
while.
Last time it was Lily, Octavia, Februm, and Winnie.
Yeah, because we were going to, but that was in the
In the
box
cube.
world,
Oh,
the cube
yeah.
world, and it didn't actually happen.
It's a cube world and we're living in it.
It's true. So, do you
Alright.
want to meet the child?
I'll meet the child.
That being said, I am reading, so I could just
Yeah.
give
true.
the Fey shard.
True. Yeah,
You
that
just
works.
slip it in his hand while he's sleeping.
Have fun with them.
Grandpa! Sure. Okay. Well, then never mind. Octavia goes.
I probably give mine back to Zephyr, so he can go see what the child made. And she's like, "Tell me
Yeah.
what he made."
Okay, so we've got Al, Zephyr, Octavia, and Lily.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Zephyr, Octavia. All right. You travel in to this dream space. There's three of you arrive kind of earlier on. And the child that is a spitting lookalike of Axel, if not a being of light, end up kind of running out of this beautiful beachside villa, or shoreside villa, and like is very excited to see everyone. He's like, "Oh, this is gonna be great, amazing! I'm so." 2, 3. You're missing one.
Lily is taking a watch for us. She will be here shortly, I'm sure.
Oh, we'll just 1 second. He like looks up at the sky, and you watch like the time like flows by very very quickly. Because 4 hours in real time goes by in about 2 seconds in dream
Oh
time.
my god.
Oh my
Uh,
word.
Whoa.
As Lily,
Welcome,
you
Grandpa.
arrive in the dream space with the rest of the party looking a little weird.
Hi, what have you been up to?
Lily like runs up,
Nothing.
please.
Yeah.
Please. Ah,
We literally.
just like takes like the little like side hip like hold,
Mm.
Because he's like a little big to have like right in front
Yeah.
of you.
I think she does like a pick up hug thing and then like puts him down.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they got here early, so I just kind of sped things along.
Oh.
In
So we
like
could all be together.
2 seconds. Okay.
Awesome. So, did you make something?
Yeah, I've been waiting to show you all. You ready? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Who is this one? He's old.
I was about to say I was just speechless in all this.
Yeah, he shows up, does not get asked who he is.
Sees time
Skips
fly
forward
by.
4 hours.
My name is Aldrich. You can call me Al.
Or you
Are
could call him
you like the
Grandpa.
grandpa?
That's-
Yeah.
That's what we call him.
Yes, that's what.
Okay, Grandpa.
People call me.
He's my father.
Grandpa, yeah.
My third
Really?
father.
Okay.
Oh,
He
mhm.
might as well be.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think it's fair to call him my third father.
The
My
being
second,
goes.
so.
The being goes. Hi, I'm, and then just nothing comes out. I'm like,
And yet you know.
I haven't figured out that one yet.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Do you want to see something really, really pretty?
Always.
I took all the lessons that y'all have been teaching me, and I think I put them to very, very good use. But we have to go down to the beach.
All right, please lead the
Yeah.
way.
Okay,
Or
okay.
Lily.
Do we just appear at the beach?
Actually, you like kind of expected, as they go off running.
Oh.
They like
Oh.
get to like the edge of the beach house where it goes over the dune, and they're like, "What? What? Did y'all forget to how to walk?"
Oh no, I'm chasing
Running.
after him.
Yeah, no, Zephyr's
Okay.
going full speed.
Octavia's
Ah.
walking.
He's got to be the fun uncle.
You run down to the beach, and there's a little area that's got some like white silk curtains that are kind of like hanging and like blowing lightly in the wind.
Hanging on nothing.
And there's a handful of the little like plastic beach chairs. And a little like fire has been built by him. He's like, okay, you all sit here, right here.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna go over here. Is everyone ready? Wait, we're still waiting on
Mhm.
Octavia.
She walks up. And she's like, all right.
All right, okay. Ready? And he like you expect him to like open the curtains, and the curtains just like do the thing where they go straight into the sky.
Nice.
Amazing.
And underneath, you see this beautifully constructed sandcastle that has little shells kind of like scattered around it, very like shiny in different areas. They've got like a little pebble trail that leads up to the castle. You can see where they've taken like bits of like greenery and vines and seaweed and stuff from like the little forested area. It is beautiful in its construction, but it's not like overly constructed. It's not something that like a professional artist would create, but it is something that a kid with a lot of time on his hands, and just the right amount of luck, especially with like wet sand, would like be able to make in like a couple afternoons on the beach. And it kind of like glitters and sparkles. He's like, okay, hold on. This isn't everything though. Everyone needs to sit down.
Okay.
Everyone get comfortable. We might
Mm-hmm.
be here. I mean, it's not gonna be for like too long because I'm gonna do a little bit of the thing I did before. But
Thanks for the
he like
warning.
sits. sits down with his like back to the rest of you and is like doing a little bouncy thing. And you sit there and watch as over the next couple of minutes, time starts to speed up again, not as rapid. But you start to see the sun set into the distance, which ends up creating the beautiful like purple and orange colors that glitter across the water. This would be, I don't know if y'all have seen a sunset.
I don't think
No.
so.
So this is the first sunset that you all have ever seen, as high tide begins to roll in, and the water slowly starts to eat away at the sandcastle, pulling like little bits here and there. There's a moment where one of the towers kind of collapses and crumbles as the water begins to push it away. And as the sun continues to dip lower and lower into the ocean, the water continues to rise a bit higher, slowly eating away at the castle, until there is just kind of a wet pile of sand with one singular shiny shell placed directly on top.
Zephyr's trying not to cry.
And as kind of the sun dips down, you all look up and you see a sky filled with stars. And then the child like stands up and he goes, "Ta-da!"
Octavia claps.
I think Lily stands up and just walks over and just hugs him. Just like brings his head in for a hug.
Oh,
It's
thank you,
perfect.
thank you. Well, you all were like talking about like how like change is beautiful, and how you like were talking about like making sure that there's like a balance between like construction and nature, and like finding beautiful and things, finding things that are beautiful that are made, but also things that like already exist. So yeah,
They grow up
It was
so
perfect.
fast.
thank you.
Yeah, I think Lily
I-
gets a little emotional from this.
Yeah. No, Zephyr's full sobbing.
What do you think, Grandpa?
I don't know what was here.
Feedback is
before
very
and what
important.
wasn't.
Oh,
We
not the
asked him-
sandcastle.
We
Okay.
asked him to make something beautiful.
I have to formulate my thoughts.
That sunset
That's
was
okay.
gorgeous.
I can just stare at you. Let's go. It's okay.
I got
really,
this.
I really did like how you used all the different materials together and made everything seem, conjoined, even though they
Mhm.
are from different places in nature and may not have been there before, but you made a good harmony between them all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Al would bring up the like physical construction too.
Yeah. I was
I know,
waiting for him to be like, it's a little shoddy, but you know, it's a good start.
Maybe do better next
I
time.
would have reinforced it, but so your problem is that both of your legs work.
My lesson to you: break your legs.
What? That seems
That's the takeaway.
counterproductive.
The takeaway.
What doesn't kill you makes you
What
stronger,
doesn't
kid.
kill you makes you strong. I'm
Okay.
Oh,
kidding.
that's a great
I
lesson.
can
I'll write that down.
I can take that. Mm-hmm.
No, wait, no, not
Don't
that
don't
one.
actually break your
No,
legs.
hold on, yeah.
That's a metaphorical thing. Break a leg, as in do a good job.
So there are things that are called idioms that reflect things that mean something but aren't actually the literal interpretation of the words.
Okay, so sometimes people say things that mean other things in different contexts.
I wouldn't assume that that's the default, but eventually you will learn how people speak and what they mean. And I think you should take the time to figure that out.
And people are nuanced. You're never going to get quite the same thing twice.
Mm-hmm.
All good things. All good notes.
Like, I tell Zephyr that I think that he needs to think and hear more in sometimes a not so nice way, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I don't appreciate his counsel.
You do?
Just staying in the dream.
Sure it is.
Because sometimes good ideas can come from a place where you least expect.
And there it is.
Like Zephyr.
You didn't say that. It was implied.
Oh, and I do love this, and I'm flattered that you wanted me to be here. But for many of us, time is not expendable. So be sure to cherish time to learn how it affects everyone. Don't wait for moments to happen. Make moments all the time.
Sorry about that. I just assumed since I can like kind of control the time in this space that I would like speed it up
yeah.
until you got here and then I would extend it out.
There's nothing wrong with what you did.
No.
I just
Okay.
there's always more.
Of course.
She kind of like wipes her eyes. I'm so proud of this. Okay, so this time, don't fast forward any time. Try and make unique moments. I don't exactly know what that means.
Well, you don't know what it means. How am I supposed to know what it means?
I just want to see what you come up with. You are so clever, and I think you'll do something wonderful, no matter what I say.
Maybe to elaborate on that a little bit, everybody has something that they like to do. Some just like to lay about and enjoy being. Some people like to make music. Some people like to build. Some people like to perform experiments.
Oh yeah, I've already met that one. Zephyr. Not Zephyr. Fabro. Excuse me. I misspoke.
Bad.
It's good to figure out what you like to do when maybe you don't have as much support from other people as you need. Try and reinforce yourself rather than always looking for outside feedback.
Understood.
That's a better idea. Thank you. You put that much better than I did. Find something that you like.
Okay. Understood. Zephyr, is there any lesson that you would like to impart?
I mean, literally everything that I was gonna chime in, like right as I was thinking about it, Lily said it.
Oh.
You could
Yeah.
teach him music.
Zephyr doesn't.
Teach him music.
Zephyr doesn't play music. He's
But
only
he
kind of
has
a bard.
music.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I would take some time to like. Do we have our gear per se? Like,
You have anything you want to have in this space.
okay.
Some things you just have to ask for.
Yeah, so he's gonna ask for his little like iPod and he's gonna show him music
Mm-hmm.
and show him like how like emotion can be, how you can like music as feelings. And if you can tell, I didn't do anything in school for music, but
Okay.
I think
Think of
I
it.
think it's a good way to like show him what a passion looks like.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is what a passion is.
And then afterwards, Zephyr is gonna ask, rewind the whole sandcastle thing so I can like try and take a video and show it to Winnie, because like she would love this. I don't know
See,
if it
I'm
would, like,
really-
transfer, but
I'm really good at going forward. I'm not that great about going back.
well,
Also, that kind of like defeats
there's
the
a-
metaphor
yeah.
to like recreate it.
Well, there's a lesson in that, in and of that you can't go back, so you got to make every moment count. Yes. Got a lesson
Could it-
in.
Alrighty. Anything else anyone wants to talk about specifically in the dream? This one ends up being kind of like a twilight, kind of a nighttime beach thing. Fairy lights kind of like end up like stringing themselves around the beach, giving off this very light amber glow. As the night sky is filled with stars, probably too many shooting stars. For those of you that know a little bit more about like astronomy, they seem to come in a little bit too frequently. You get the indicators.
It's like every 2 minutes.
I did lose OBS for a second, so if someone wants to check to make sure the stream is still going. I've dropped 0 frames and then just suddenly it disconnected.
Oh.
Oof.
Looks like it's still going.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Sorry, Connor,
well,
what
it
were you
did.
just saying?
It did stop and start again. I can see that.
Gotcha.
Noted.
I know I jumped in there. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I was curious. Do we have like lore for what a shooting star is?
I think there are like history textbooks about it. About
I mean symbolically, considering like
it's probably
their
more like
personifications.
yeah, it's like celestial bodies moving from like one part of the celestial plane to another. Is what it's kind of like the lore is.
So it's
There
like
aren't
travel.
that many. Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
traveling point. It's not that common in Oodvin, but it does happen occasionally.
Gotcha.
But you're seeing like one every like 15, 30 minutes kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah. You all wake up the next morning. For anyone that doesn't have resistance to cold damage, can I get a Constitution saving throw? It's not a very high DC.
Yippee. Challenge accepted.
Oh wait, I'm good at those.
Oh, that's a nat one.
No.
Oh,
I told you,
Lily.
challenge accepted.
that's a 17.
I got a
17.
21.
What did you
21.
say?
27.
What
Con
saving
save.
throw?
Con.
Eight.
That's a 17.
17, 8, and then Lily for a total of.
Oh. Oh, it's a 10.
It's a 10.
It's a 10.
So, Lily, even with your nat 1, I would say you're probably a little sniffly and pretty grumpy in the morning.
Yeah.
But you have no direct adverse effects. Unfortunately, Winnie, the chill really got into your bones there,
I knew it.
and you do have a point of exhaustion.
I knew it. I had a feeling. I was like, I made her sniffly and everything in the morning. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm cold. I'm cold.
You put it into the story,
I
and
did.
the dice
Yep,
were just
you-
like, if you
You
want
really
it, we'll give it to you.
manifested that.
I think
Smart.
Lily would have had exhaustion if her heart weren't so warm from that encounter.
No.
Mm.
Cute.
Do we want to argue a
Um,
+2 because she has Zephyr's scarf?
How convenient.
How
Oh
convenient.
my gosh.
Or she can just sleep it off tomorrow when
Yeah.
we're not in the mountains.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Yay. Alrighty. So y'all head on your way. If I can get another D20 roll for this second to last day of travel.
I like to think while we're rolling this, as you guys are waking up, Februm is just like doing yoga the whole time.
While
It's
reading.
like while reading.
Yeah,
the
the book is like
it was
on the
like-
ground between your legs and you're like touching your toe.
Well, he's got a
and it's
tentacle.
like,
He's holding
if
one of
anyone
those.
if anyone asks, he's just like, well, the book said my stretching routine wasn't good enough, so I've picked up some yoga tips. It's told me.
Without
Is that
the
like, is it working?
Well, it's keeping my body warm at least, so that's good.
Do you feel a bit
Zephyr's
more
gonna
What's
try and
limber?
join
warm?
in.
What's
I would
warmth
also-
like?
I would also like to point out that upon waking up, the leg that Al is missing, you can see now I have formed the metal to look like a bare human leg with the hairs and everything
what?
What?
Concerning.
as part of my
Elaborate?
infusions.
Interesting.
So it's
Oh,
literally
you made like a
just-
prosthetic leg
Yeah,
out of
so it's a
metal. I
prosthetic
see. Okay.
leg out of metal, but it's like insanely realistic looking.
Al, where'd you get those hairs?
Axel is just over there like touching the individual hairs, which I'm assuming have to be made out of metal.
Oh yeah,
So,
they go
like-
like ding.
Ding.
Oh.
I was
Please,
thinking they're like
please.
one of those like metal brushes that you like brush a dog with. So the metal's like a little flexible and it's very
A
thin.
little flexible.
But it's still
Yeah.
pointy if you do this.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a porcupine.
yeah.
Drew,
And
please tell me.
the toes are there.
His
Are they
dogs are
bare?
out.
The dogs
Please?
are
Yeah.
barking.
Please, Drew, I need you to tell me. Does this go above? Like, does this just count as his armor for that leg? So his outfit is like fully armored in one leg and then just a bare human leg?
It's made out of gold, but yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I
Al,
love
why
it.
did you do this?
Why?
Imagine, I imagine walking onto the battlefield and while the armor is nice, no one can really see what I do as an artist. So, I want to show that.
Oh, this is the strangest art I've ever seen.
From one artist to another?
Is it a lamp?
Is it a lamp?
Yeah, can you turn it on?
What? The
I
leg
can't
lamp?
turn it
A
on,
leg
but it
lamp.
does. But it does do something else that I'm really proud of.
What's
What?
the
I don't
Oh,
deal?
want to
and
know.
what-
I don't
what's
I
know.
want to
that?
know. I
Yeah.
do.
I want to know.
What is it? I want to know.
Oh no.
Go out to the mouth of the cave, and I'm gonna take a fighting stance and like go to kick with the leg, and it's gonna fly off about 30 feet and then come back and snap back in.
What?
Al, I take
the-
it back. You are an artist, and this is art.
Oh, holy shit!
What
This
is
so cool.
this?
This
Is it a
so
returning weapon?
fucking cool.
That is arcane propulsion armor.
Oh.
It increases my walking speed by 5, and
Uh-huh.
the armor's gauntlets can be used as magic melee weapons for 1d8 force damage with a range of
That's
20 to
crazy.
60 feet.
Oh my
Immediately
god.
returning to the
That's
wearer.
crazy.
In this case, literally.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
My brain is struggling to
Beautiful. I
comprehend
love
this.
it.
Ow.
No
I
one
love it.
no one would have
These-
ever thought this.
No.
No.
Do these metal hairs scratch up your other leg?
It's
Yeah,
an
does that
armor.
hurt?
Notice how they're only on
That's
the
why
outside.
I wear armor.
Well, the
It doesn't scratch through the armor.
I can't feel it anyways, Februm.
who knows?
It's not real. I know it looks like it.
Well,
Anyways,
let's talk
It's
about
not
this in the car because
real.
like we should probably get moving. We got a long day ahead of us.
Oh,
I'm
Arcadia's
imagining-
already in the car.
Yeah.
Winnie does not look like she wants to be here much longer. I mean,
Mm.
Lily doesn't either, but she didn't look like she wanted to be here in the first place.
No, Lily's good. She was just like a little like, y'all are taking this too easy.
Yeah.
But she's good. She's in
Okay.
high spirits right now.
I'm not.
Can I can do like a paladin thing. Can I at least get rid of her sniffles?
Cure a
with,
disease?
I mean,
think I
it's
can
not a
do that.
disease, but
Yeah, I just have sniffles. That's why.
A light cold? If you wanna
Neutralize
expend
a
5
poison?
points of your
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
5 points of your
don't.
lay on hands to
stay
We're
away.
getting
Yeah,
one
no.
more night. We're getting one more
No.
night.
So I'll just keep sniffling on your scarf.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You don't sniffle
It's
anymore.
it's really soft on my nose, like Kleenex,
What's
no,
a
it's like
What's that?
puffs.
like puffs.
Yeah,
Indeed.
a nose in need
It needs a
nice.
deserves
scarf
puffs
indeed.
plus lotion indeed.
Yeah.
Not
Not sponsored.
sponsored.
You're not sniffly anymore.
Thank you. Do you want your scarf back?
I'm gonna press the digitation at clean, and then I'll take it back.
It's like
Okay.
one
Once we're out
pound
of
lighter.
the mountains. Yeah.
Ew.
Just hold on to it till we get somewhere
The
warmer.
Frozen snot.
Okay.
Alrighty, can I get that D20 roll for
Oh, yeah.
today's travel?
One of us should do that.
I got it. It's a 4.
It's a 4?
Yeah.
4 frost giants.
On a 4, you didn't have to fight Blazidon before, but you do now. And here he is.
And
You're
here
like,
he
he's
is.
angry.
There you go.
That would be crazy if you just rolled bad on your random encounter and you have to fight a new boss.
Hidden boss.
So mean.
Sephiroth appears.
Oh yeah, that'd be like so mean. Like, why would I ever do that?
the-
Like, that's like, God, it's like so mean.
You see a shooting
Uh,
star for the first time in decades, and it comes
it's
right
coming
at
closer.
you.
Radon from Elden Ring shows up.
He
Um,
lands a
alright.
single glistening wing.
You start your journey. Traveling down the mountainside, especially on this side of the mountain, you can start to see the column of fire in the distance. It is a mixture of this very dark crimson red with this kind of black inky fire that seems to kind of wrap up around it. The column is massive. We're talking like I wish I had a better size estimate.
Like Empire State Building or bigger?
Bigger or smaller than Raven's?
Like, does it go to the clouds?
It goes to the clouds.
Okay.
Well, that looks inviting.
So
It's literally like
Kilimanjaro or
into the
Everest?
stratosphere.
Yes.
It just like keeps going up. To be perfectly honest, it is even hazy at this distance.
You know, in like Dragon
Okay,
Ball, when
like
Yeah.
100-foot diameter is not bad. Yeah.
Not bad.
okay, and it just keeps going up.
The Empire State Building has a diameter of 187 feet, so it's just a little wider than the Empire State Building.
My God, look
Well-
at me go! I'm a genius.
That's where we're heading, huh?
It would seem so.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bad feeling that we're gonna be missing the cold soon.
You head down all the switchbacks of these mountains, and are on your way. Are you full gassing it? Are we taking any kind of precautions? Is anyone looking out?
Oh, I'm watching.
Oh, I'm watching.
Lily's
I
been
think-
looking out into the distance for this giant every conceivable chance she gets. Just so
I
she
think
can point it out
Octavia-
and hope that someday one other person sees it.
I think Octavia's going a little faster than normal, but not so fast that she can't like do any immediate swerves and stuff because she learned. I mean, she learned with Akira. You know, she's not taking that risk.
So no stealth, but keeping a watch out. So can I get
Yep.
perception checks
Yeah.
from the two of y'all? Such anyone else that feels like they'd be watching out. The only one who definitely can't do this would be Octavia and Februm. Octavia, you
Yep.
got to keep your eyes to the road, and Februm, you are actively
I got a
reading.
4.
Uh-huh.
Whatever happens while Zephyr's changing songs.
26.
26. Winnie or Al, would you like to make a perception check? You don't have to if you don't think you would.
I honestly don't think she would if she's exhausted from
Oh, that
the
doesn't
cold.
quite
She's
count.
probably trying to snooze
Um,
if she can in the car.
I think Al is. Yeah, I'll make one. Why not? 10.
10.
Nice.
Okay. You are traveling along this kind of open path. There are just barely the remnants of an older society. But as you kind of like head down this mountain, you start kind of like looking around, and Lily, you specifically notice that as you're getting to the other side of this mountainside, you see how it rotates and it curves. You get the inclination that you are heading into a massive crater. Where like these mountains are where the earth has been pushed out and it has created these large divots on the side. As you begin heading into this like many mile wide crater. You can't even see like the other side, but you would assume that it would be like an equidistance from you are to Ember's Blaze.
Does it look like we have like a path? Like, is there gonna be like a huge ledge before we get to Ember's Blaze?
No, like this is you going into the crater.
Oh, it's
Everything
in the
else looked,
crater.
yeah, everything else seems to be
Okay.
like pretty flat. There are like small hills and some like pit kicked up like areas of ground, but nothing in comparison to the slope that you were going down right now.
Gotcha. Huh. It's like they just popped the mountains out of the ground. Huh.
But you continue traveling for a little bit. And I should note that Ember's blaze is seeable, but that is only because how big it is and how bright it is.
Yeah.
Still has that looking at an oil rig off the shore kind of vibe, where it's got a haze to it almost. Where it's so far away that the light is being distorted as it travels to all your eye sockets. But you don't travel for too long until Lily, you notice a small group of individuals that are hiding behind a kind of sand dune outcropping. They're doing a pretty good job hiding, but you kind of catch the glint of a shiny weapon and a couple bits of armor as you begin to approach. Still not close enough to speak to them directly, but you kind of see a group hiding in an outcropping.
Should we just drive by this time? There's a little group. It looks like they want to ambush us.
So just keep going, or
We
I'm
could
alright
just
with
keep...
that.
I mean, they might shoot at us.
I'll
They
be
probably-
ready.
Okay. I guess we'll just go past them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do want to keep paying attention to see if I can get any more details as we get closer, though.
I want to
Okay.
ready my human gun for if they try and mess with us. I'll just start
Okay, okay.
shooting.
Rootin' tootin'.
Rootin'
By
tootin' shootin'.
God, shooting.
My God, is it shooting?
Yeah, the convertible top goes back. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Just driving past.
You begin to drive past them very quickly. I gotta pull up some stuff. As you begin to drive past them, Lily, you were seeing more glints of kind of glass reflecting. As you get closer, you believe it's some sort of telescope of binoculars or something that you're seeing the glint of.
Okay.
As they kind of watch your approach, go ahead and make another perception check as you get closer. And Octavia, can I have you make a driving check for me, please?
Yeah, which remind me is
All of us?
Just Lily for this
Okay.
one for the perception.
34.
And then
driving
it
check
is dexterity. Do you have proficiency in land or sea vehicles?
Yes.
So proficiency plus dexterity.
okay.
Yes, I have advantage and plus 16 in perception.
Nice.
I got a 26.
26. Easily kind of taking curves where you need to so that you don't get launched into the air, because it is kind of a little bit bumpy, and while the tide sorter does levitate, it tries to maintain a certain distance off the ground, so if you do go up a ramp, it will send you up into the air for at least a little bit. But Lily, as you get closer, you notice as one of these figures actually stands up from their little hiding spot and begins to run down the dune. They are dressed in these tattered red robes that have with a 36, you notice that there are cuts and scrapes and bits of the fabric that are missing, as you see a who would be doing this, you see a kind of a medium-sized, little beefier, large arms, large legs, start running down this sand dune. waving their arms
I was
back and forth.
okay. So when you said they were running down the dune, I like high key. I'm like picturing they have like the hooks and they're gonna jump onto the car. Son of Gaib.
Not quite, but
Okay, they
um,
really want us to stop.
Should we?
Sure.
I don't know. I mean, it didn't go bad for us last time.
Can't one of you
So-
magic people, like, send them a message or something?
That sounds like
We have to-
something a robot
Zephyr-
wizard could do.
Zephyr like rocks Winnie and goes, "Wake up, babe. New recipient just dropped."
What?
When he's not.
New contact just dropped.
She's like, she's got like
What
a,
do you
a
say?
cold compress or something.
Yeah.
What the hell did you say to me?
What'd you say to me?
We're either about to get ambushed or make new allies.
What do you want me to do about that?
Can't you,
I
like,
don't know.
magic
Yeah.
message them? I don't
Send
know.
it.
Oh.
yeah,
Oh.
you are quickly approaching.
Can
this
we slow
individual.
down a little bit so we can decide?
Yeah.
Octavia slows down marginally and kind
Octavia's
of
like,
starts
mm-mm.
It's like, not this time. It's like, no
Oh.
way. All right.
Yeah, I have sending probably. Absolutely. Let me just grab that real quick, like.
Or maybe I don't. No, I do. I have sending.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, you're the male person.
Listen.
I just start like yeeting like envelopes. Like, okay, no.
respond to one of these, yes or no.
Wire
RSVP!
N!
VP!
Y/N.
What am I asking them? Why they're following us? or
Why
if we
they're
should stop,
flagging
or
us down.
why are you flagging us down? Are we in danger or are you the danger?
Oh.
And thanks, Winnie.
Okay, bye.
Um,
Thanks, Winnie.
Here's my IP
you-
address.
You quickly get a message back. I forget how they talk. But a feminine voice kind of rings in your head. God, how did they talk?
It's a woman?
It is
What?
a woman. I'm trying to remember what
That's so
she
dumb,
sounds
man.
like. We'll go with this for now. You may want to slow down. If you don't want to explode. We would love to talk with the Midnight Stars.
Oh my god, I know who it is!
Oh my god!
Car!
Oh,
Car!
Oh!
Bobby, stop the car!
It's the morning don't!
What? Oh,
it's
okay.
We're gonna explode and they want to talk to the
man.
Midnight Stars.
Octavia slows the car down and
Right.
to a stop in front of this person, I guess.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. They
You
said they might
notice
explode and that they want to talk to the Midnight Stars. The second part's more important.
They like know who we are.
Yeah, they
I
know
think
who we
the
are.
first part's fairly important, Winnie.
I mean, if
you
they know who we are, we already blew up.
you slow down the vehicle and approach this one individual, and you watch as three other individuals stand up on top of the dune and start to make their way down as the one woman pulls back her hood that is standing in front of you, and you are greeted with Odessa, the Furbog cook, one of these staff
Yeah.
members.
Oh,
I was thinking it
Of,
was a teacher.
I thought it was a teacher too.
I got
of
really
Ravensight.
excited.
As you notice that they are accompanied by Hopper, Daisy, and Phyllis.
Yo.
Aw,
Yay! That's so
yo.
sad.
Awesome.
Yo.
Professors.
Definitely a little worse for wear. Some of them more than others. I think Hopper is probably missing like half an ear.
Oh.
Aw.
It's been kind of like it's like bandaged up. And he does the best to like groom it up a little bit more.
There's a little bow on it.
Yeah. But four Ravensight professors now stand in front of you. As Odessa goes, oh well, I'm so glad that we were able to catch you before you ran into our landmines that we had left for other troops. It is getting quite congested down here. Maybe we
guys-
should.
Hey,
Hmm?
that's great. You guys are okay.
Wait.
I'm
Most of us.
quickly like scanning to see if they've like got
Yeah.
signs of the devouring.
Are we
Mm.
still wounded?
No, you're perfectly fine. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay. Oh my gosh. That's 35.
35. You do a quick scan, and you see little hints of it. Kind of like the beginning stages. Something that like this is probably just a little bit too far to have been let back into the city back in the day, but not enough for them to be completely out of their minds.
Okay.
As far as you've experienced, at least. They're kind of in that like that impulse area. We have a camp not far from here. If maybe we should talk in that direction.
As long as you promise not to blow us up.
Don't worry, the landmines are only in that direction.
What were they
Alright.
set for? You said?
Incoming troops. We weren't sure if they were going to send more of the troops through the south.
Who?
Tridel and Borden.
Hmm. Well, we killed Rutha,
What?
so.
Yeah, Ruth is dead.
Pushes
You know-
glasses up. We also killed the well,
Yeah.
not really killed exactly, but we've taken care of the hunter from Borden also.
Mm-hmm.
We're kicking
And
ass and
another
taking
guy who
names,
was
and
just
we're gonna
kinda
save the
Walking
world.
around killing people.
and some dude.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
some guy. We killed a
Some
lot of
guy.
people, and
We also
I,
just slaughtered countless others.
yeah, you know, and Tavi is a chieftain now, and my blood's totally normal, and
And
we're
my
gonna
family
save the world.
created
How
magic.
about we catch up on the way?
Yep.
That's probably for the best.
I'd offer you a ride, but we're kind of full up, so maybe you lead and I'll follow
How about
along
you
behind.
walk?
We have some transportation.
Shut up. No, you don't.
Of
What is it?
sorts. Well, Odessa is going to wild shape into a giant eagle.
Nice.
And Hopper and Daisy will get on Odessa's back.
Nice.
And then Phyllis will go ahead and probably cast fly on herself.
Hi, Phyllis.
Zephyr holds out a dagger to Octavia and goes, Tavi, we can't let him show us up. You know what to do.
I'm not turning into a dragon.
When he reaches over and smacks the knife out of his hand, like, no!
And as you all start driving over and heading over to camp, that's where we're at for tonight. as we start to set up things for the final battle.
Awesome.
Wow.
Also important things to note. Go ahead and level up.
Yo!
Go ahead.
Yay!
Level
Definitely
60.
defeating Gorn and Akira.
What?
I think justifies enough for one of our last level ups. As you make your way to one of the final bits of resistance.
Level
Awesome.
18.
Oh my
Connor, I'm gonna
gosh.
need your help. I just got magical secrets.
Okay. We can
I
discuss
know it.
briefly after.
If we weren't
know it's been
already
a
level
while.
17, I would know exactly what to say.
Drink water.
Wait, what do you
Water's
mean?
very good for you. Drink water. It's very good. Also,
Especially in the
because
United States, because it's been really fucking hot.
yes, it's been super hot. Also, drinking water. If you
chilling.
start drinking now, I can tell you that we're gonna do some one-shot stuff next week. But then the following Friday after that will be more Oodvin. So look out. It's coming at you.
Yeah,
We're
come
gonna
back in
try
2
and
weeks.
schedule
Come back in
stuff.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Come back in 2
Schedule.
weeks, or I'm not running a one shot. Don't come to the one shot.
No, come to the
Come to
one
the one
shot.
shot. She's gonna be great.
Come on down to the one shot. It'll be
Come
fun.
on down.
We have.
We
we
only
have
Come
support
on
each other
down.
here.
We'll see if
There's
we
only support and love here.
Bye. See you in 2 weeks.
That'll be a different
alrighty.
person DMing.
Yeah.
Dane, anything from you?
Sessions are still being uploaded as they come. My Wi-Fi here is not as great as I want it to be, so it might take a little bit longer, but I'm trying to get them up every Monday. And so bear with it. If you do like watching us on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, I think I might have said that already. Google Podcast was a thing. I don't know if it still exists, but if it does, we're on there.
Some stuff is on there.
We might be on iHeartRadio if I feel really silly and decide that I'm gonna put us on iHeartRadio. So if you guys want to hear us on iHeartRadio, let us
Sound
know.
off.
Yeah, sound off. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Hit
I
that
just need one
subscribe
person to
button.
tell me it's a good idea, and I'll do it.
Smash that subscribe
Wow.
button.
I think that's everything.
Alrighty then. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. I hope my players did. But with that, we'll see you next time, y'all. So,
Bye.
good night.
Hey.